Hi friends, welcome to Jogo Coaching. In this video, we are going to learn about Agile Governance in detail. We will discuss about the process, cadence, benefits of Agile Governance, roles that are involved in Agile Governance, framework that are used for the Agile Governance with a few examples. Agile Governance has so many topics, so I have splitted this video into two parts. The first part will cover what is Agile governance process, why do we need Agile governance versus Agile management comparison, Agile governance framework, governance process that is end-to-end flow of Agile governance roles and decision rights. So these 7 topics will be covered in part 1 of this video. Part 2 will cover governance forums and meeting cadence, governance meeting examples, Agile governance metrics and KPI, how risk dependency and issues were governed by the team, financial and investment governance, and the last one is escalation and decision making governance. So please watch both the parts to understand the end-to-end process related to Agile governance. First, let us understand what is Agile governance. Agile governance is a structured framework for decision making, accountability, oversight, and transparency. Here, we will define who makes the decisions, what decisions were made by whom, why we need the governance, and when decisions are made, what information is required, what thresholds trigger the escalation, etc. Here, the Agile governance will connect the business strategy with portfolio, then portfolio with the program, and program with the product, and product with the team. So, this alignment will be done by the Agile governance. Agile governance will establishes the common governance standards across the Agile team. That means all the teams will follow the same standard and the process. Agile governance will enable the decentralized execution with the centralized strategic oversight. So here all the execution day-to-day activities things will be decentralized, but strategic things related to budgeting, cost, and the product strategy, customer management, stakeholder management. So all those things will be managed by the senior leadership team and it will be the centralized decision. So we will understand everything in detail, but at high level, this is what Agile governance. We should remember 3 key things about Agile governance. Agile governance is not about controlling Agile teams. It's about creating the right guardrails, decision rights, transparency, risk controls, and outcome-based metrics. Guardrails means giving the guidance without disturbing. Like in the roads, we will have the guardrails in the side if you are driving in the hill station, right? So that means we are protecting the boundaries, but we are ensuring that things are moving. That's what guardrails. So the second one is decision rights. Some decisions will be managed and owned by the top leadership team. Some decisions will be owned by the team. So this will be communicated and agreed by all the stakeholders in the project. Transparency. This governance will enable transparency across all the levels and all the information, metrics, flow will be visible to everybody. And Agile governance will manage the risks and control the risk, and also this will track the outcomes. So the enterprise Agile team can scale successfully with the Agile governance because we will be putting all the standard practices for the requirement, integration, development, collaboration, everything will be governed and all the metrics will be reviewed at the multiple levels with the multiple sequence. So this is what the high level things you should remember about Agile governance. Now let us understand what is Agile governance process. Agile governance process is a system that is used to ensure agile delivery. Here we will align, control, make the things transparent and make the things compliant and also outcome focused. So agile governance process will enable all these things. And agile governance will provide the right balance between business agility, delivery control, risk management, financial governance, quality and compliance. So we can't focus on any one of this. The agile governance process will give balanced guideline to manage all these things. Agile governance will ensure that team can move fast without losing organizational control. So it's mostly applicable for the hybrid way of working. The management will keep some controls related to finance, strategy, stakeholder management. Other things will be agile. Agile governance process will particularly important for enterprise agile, scaled agile framework, multi-team management, and large transformation programs. Agile governance is not about controlling every Scrum team activity. It's about creating the right decision-making system around agile delivery. Hope you are clear about this agile governance process. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe and click the bell icon to get notification about new videos. Now let's continue with our learning. Now let us understand why do we need agile governance. To align agile delivery with the business strategy and organizational objectives, we need agile governance. Agile governance will ensure investment is directed towards the highest value initiatives. So every investment will be validated with the requirements and more fund will be given for the initiatives that is giving more value or the outcome. Agile governance will manage the enterprise level risk, enterprise level dependency, financial constraints, compliance requirements, and architectural decisions. This governance will improve the visibility for senior leadership on all the things, for example, key metrics, outcome, risk issues, etc. Agile governance will enable faster escalation and decision making. Due to this governance model, we will have multiple connect with the different stakeholders with the different level so that the risk escalation decision making will be done at the right level at the right time. Agile governance will prevent agile teams from operating in isolated silos. So this will help to integrate all the teams and work together so that dependency, risk, governance, everything will be managed as one team. Agile governance will maintain appropriate controls while preserving team autonomy. So we will give some autonomy to the team at some level, but will ensure that we are having the control as well. Without governance, team will deliver the product, projects will be progressing, but business outcomes may remain unclear. Sometimes customer will not be happy even though the project is released successfully. With the effective governance, we will have the clear strategy. For the strategy, investment will be validated and that will be prioritized for the high value item. Then delivery will be done, outcome will be validated, then the business value will be presented to the stakeholders. So these are for these reasons we need to have the agile governance. Hope this is clear. Now let us understand the difference between agile governance versus agile management. Agile governance is strategic oversight, and here we will see everything in a strategic way, in the long-term way. And decision rights will be given to different levels of the people. Management will keep some decisions, middle management will keep some decisions, and some decision will be given to the team level. And investment decisions will be made at the with the agile governance. And risk and complaints will be managed with the agile governance for the enterprise projects. Portfolio level priorities will be done in the agile governance, and outcome and the value created from the product will be tracked and reported at the agile governance, and executive level escalations will be managed and done at the agile governance level, and policies and guidelines for the program delivery will be defined. So these are all the major things done with the agile governance. When it comes to agile management, day-to-day execution will be focused, not the strategic things. Task level coordination will be done at the team level. Sprint planning will be done. Embodiment management will be done at the team level. Backlog priorities will be focused. Delivery will be tracked instead of the outcome. Team level resolution will be done and the escalation will be done instead of executive level involvement. And the team will be focusing on the team practices, mainly Scrum practice, Kanban, and Agile practices. So these are all the key differences between Agile governance and Agile management. So Agile management will be focusing on the pure execution. Agile governance will be focusing on the strategic oversight. So governance also we can ask some questions to focus on the agile governance. Are we doing the right thing? If you ask this question and get the answer, then it means agile governance. Are we doing things right? This will be asked by the management at the agile management. So doing the right thing, okay, is the agile governance, and doing things right is the agile management. So governance should enable delivery, not create unnecessary bureaucracy. So we need to ensure that agile governance is enabling the delivery, not stopping that. Hope now you are very clear about the difference between agile governance and agile management. Now let us understand Agile Governance Framework. So this has 6 parts. A practical enterprise governance framework can have 6 layers. The first layer is strategy governance. Here, business objectives, strategic priorities, OKRs, and business outcome will be defined, discussed, and tracked. So this is the first level in the framework. The second level is portfolio governance. Here, investment decision will be made by the leaders. Portfolio level prioritization will be done. Funding will be given for the initiatives. So this is the second level of governance. And this is the portfolio governance. First one is strategy. The third one is program governance. So this is the next level. Here the program outcomes will be defined and cross-team dependency will be managed and the risk and milestone will be managed at the program level. So this is the third level in the framework. The fourth one is product governance. Here product roadmap will be created, product strategy will be maintained, value realization for each product will be managed. This is the fourth layer. The fifth layer is team governance. Here all the sprint day-to-day activities, sprint execution, quality checks, definition of done, definition of ready, all those things will be managed and governed. The sixth layer is compliance and controls. Here security, cyber security, audit related to any process, ISO process, CMMI process, regulatory compliance, architecture review. So these are all the things will be done in the sixth layer. So this is the enterprise level framework that can be applicable for all the projects. Okay, so here the quick review is 6 levels of layer in the framework: strategy governance, portfolio governance, program governance, product governance, team governance, compliance and control governance. Hope you got clear understanding about agile governance framework that has 6 layers. I have enabled membership in this channel. Feel free to explore and subscribe for this membership. You will be getting membership specific videos, membership specific charts that won't be available for other people. And you will get early access for all the videos a few days in advance. And you will be getting priority reply for all your comments. And you will be getting the loyalty badge. So that will showcase you in our live chat. So feel free to explore and join the membership. That will give more advantage to learn many things and watch so many videos that is not available for other people. Thanks for your support. Now let us understand the 10-step process for agile governance. The first one is we need to define the strategy and the objective. This is the first thing we need to do if you want to implement agile governance. The second one is identify the initiatives or epics that is needed for the organization or the product. The third one is evaluate business value and investment. So we need to ensure that what value we are going to get from this initiative and how much investment we need to put it. The fourth process is prioritize the portfolio. So now we know what are the epics we want to do, what is the investment we need to do, and how much value we will be able to get it. Based on that, the prioritization will be done at the portfolio level. After that, we will define the product and the program roadmap. So based on the priority, the roadmap will be created. Then the release will be planned and the PA planning if it is safe, or iteration planning if it is Scrum team will be done. So this is on the execution planning. Then after the planning, execution will be done. Execution is developing the code, testing the code and deploying the code, and we will monitor the delivery. Then risk and dependency management will be done, and after that we will measure the outcome and the value created to the customers or value realized by the customers and the company. The fifth, 10th step is we will review and the process whatever happened from 1 to 9. Then if any improvement is needed, then those things will be identified. Then those improvement will be implemented. So this is the 10-step process, end-to-end process followed for the governance, agile governance. Hope this is clear and helpful to you. Now let us understand the roles and the decision rights given in the Agile governance. There are 7 levels or the roles we have identified for the Agile governance. The first role is executive sponsor. So executive sponsor will take a decision on strategic direction and funding decision. This is the first level. The second one is portfolio and PMO. So portfolio leaders and PMO leaders will take a decision on governance standards, portfolio reporting and investment visibility. So whenever we want to create a visibility about the funding or investment, and portfolio leader and PMO will take a decision. The third role is product manager and product owner. So there they will prioritize the products and define the business value. So related to this prioritization business value, they will take a decision. The fourth role is program manager or RTE. So here program coordination related decisions, cross-team risk management, cross-team dependency management related decisions will be owned by program manager and RTE. The next role is Agile Coach and Scrum Master. Here anything related to Agile Health, continuous improvement, team coordination will be owned by the Agile Coach and Scrum Master. The sixth role is Architecture, Security and Compliance. So these people will take technical and regulatory guardrails and define that and take a decision for the Agile governance. The seventh role is Delivery Team. Anything related to day-to-day activities, execution, quality, technical decision within agreed boundaries, those decisions will be owned by the delivery teams. So in Agile governance, so we have 7 roles, and executive sponsor, portfolio leader or PMO, product manager or product owner, program manager and RTE, Agile coach and scrum master, architecture, security and compliance team, delivery team, and each one will own some decision rights, so that this will be very clear for all the stakeholders, and some of the things are centralized decision and some of the things are decentralized decision. Hope this is very clear and helpful to you. If you like this video, subscribe to this channel and click the bell icon to get notification about new videos. Thanks for watching. Please leave your comments if you have anything. I will meet you in the next video soon. Thanks for watching. If you are looking for any one-on-one coaching for Scrum Master role, Agile Project Manager role, Release Train Engineer role, Delivery Manager role or Agile Coach role, please mail to this email ID mentioned in this slide or WhatsApp to this number. I will be providing customized one-on-one coaching to prepare for this role or excel in these roles